Hi there, my name is Eliza, and today we are going to learn a little bit about fossils. Let's get started by answering a few questions. What is a fossil? Wait, you might be asking yourself first, what is the difference between a mineral, a rock, and a fossil? A mineral is made up of elements that we find on the periodic table, and these elements connect to form a solid structure that has fixed ingredients. So minerals are made up of elements. Now, a rock is made up of minerals and sometimes other rocks to form that solid structure. So, a rock is made up of minerals and sometimes other rocks. Now, let's get to that definition of a fossil. A fossil is evidence of past life. This evidence can come in many forms, such as a bone or footprint. So, how are these fossils connected to rocks and minerals? A fossil can be made of minerals or preserved in rock. A leaf's shape and texture can be preserved in sediment which later is turned into a rock, or a fossil bone can be replaced over time with minerals so that it becomes a mineral cast of the original bone. Next, where are fossils found? They are primarily found in sedimentary rocks such as limestone or siltstone. These rock layers can be composed of sediments, or more specifically, minerals, rocks, fossils, or shells. These sedimentary rocks form at or near the surface of the earth, and they are precipitated, cemented, and compacted over time. Some sedimentary rocks are associated with wind, while others are associated with water. Fossils are also found in layers of volcanic ash. During a volcanic eruption, hot ash and gases are released into the atmosphere. This material can be deadly for local plants and animals when it's concentrated in an area. This deadly ash falls to the surface of the earth, covering and preserving the remains of this past life. Finally, fossils can be found in mineral and plant resins. Most people think of Jurassic Park or the mosquito preserved in the amber or tree resin. There are many types of fossils. Here are a few examples. A true form fossil is an animal that has been preserved with its tissue, skin, or hair. This sounds pretty gross, but these remains are very beneficial to paleontology, or the study of past life. Imagine being able to feel the fur of a mammoth that was preserved in ice. Another type of fossil is a mold or cast fossil. A mold fossil is when the animal is dissolved and the impression is preserved. A cast fossil is when the mold is filled and the shape is preserved. Here is an image of the cast of a large bivalve. Carbonization can occur when fossils such as fish or leaves are preserved in fine sediment and only the carbon remains, creating a design. If the carbon is removed, sometimes the impression of the animal or plant will remain. Petrified fossils are when the remains are mineralized. Here is an image of petrified wood that is now composed of silica. Finally, trace fossils are evidence of how the animal or plant existed in its environment. Examples of trace fossils are animal poop, footprints, or worm burrows. Finally, here's a famous fossil that is found in Idaho. The Heliocoprion or buzzsaw shark lived hundreds of millions of years ago and became extinct at the end of the Permian period. The toothed whorl fossils are found in phosphate-rich rock located in southeastern Idaho. To learn more, visit the Idaho Museum of Natural History in Pocatello or the Idaho Museum of Mining and Geology in Boise. To finish up today, let's write in our nature journal on what we've learned and experienced. Find your journal or a piece of paper. You can use a laptop, but if you like to use color or collage, this will be challenging. Record your experiences and what you know about fossils. You can include images, color, or even a small object. Here's a list of questions that can be answered. Have you ever seen a fossil? What fossils are found in your state? Why are fossils valuable? Don't forget to include a picture of your favorite fossil and why it's important to you. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. You rock!